recording. Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Get some sign language.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Are we live? This isn't live.
We are not live because
Recorded live before a studio audience.
Yes, live before studio audience.
Right.
There's a chipmunk over there, and who knows who else. But yes, we're not live because
Double J struggling on the laptop this morning.
you know whose fault that is? Science.
Actually,
I mean,
history would tell us that when we let you touch the laptop, things go awry.
no, actually, who was touching the laptop this morning and last night?
And who attempted to fix it just now?
I didn't touch the laptop last night. I didn't have the laptop.
Who messed with the Buzz Media accounts last night?
Hey,
Oh, I had to fix that.
we got to get into this show. We got
All right, we got a
25
lot to
minutes
do. We got a lot
to do a
to do.
show.
HBT's
Thank you
coming.
to Luis Groover
And Maria Groover
and Maria Groover for the jammin' intro.
for Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen, which is on our announcements. Rest in peace, Eddie.
That brings us up to today's sponsor.
Actually, today's sponsor is Panama,
That's right.
home of the Panama Canal.
A man, a plant, a canal, Panama.
That's right. Great song. Also, just little known Eddie Van Halen fact, his most famous guitar was known as the Frankenstrat.
Yes.
Kind of a playoff from Frankenstein because he built it himself with a Charvel body that he paid $50 for, and then a neck of another guitar that he paid $80 for. He put them together, made this guitar.
What did you
And,
build that guitar on? I know they built that city in rock and roll. I don't know how he built that guitar.
I'm not sure I can say on the air what he built that on, but I'm sure it's good. I also saw a cool video last night. It was Eddie Van Halen's son playing, is it Eruption? Is that the,
Oh, yeah.
on the guitar that Eddie Van Halen recorded it on.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it was-
pretty cool.
it
I
was
actually
cool.
saw Pearl Jam did Eruption
kidding.
when I saw them live. It was pretty cool.
Nice, awesome. And another announcement, we're looking for a fire pit. It's getting cold out here.
Yeah.
So if anybody's got a fire pit, they want to donate to Buzz Media.
Mr. Shaw,
we'll
we've
take it.
asked Mr. Shaw.
Right.
He did not give us an explicit no.
Right.
He
Even
gave kind of
like a small dumpster we could light on fire would be
yeah,
fine, right?
actually a small dumpster pit.
Right.
Would be perfect.
Be perfect. So Andy Valley Refuse, if you're watching, you got a spare dumpster. that
Just
you
like
can
a
bring
little
over here.
mini.
Yeah, just a
Like
mini
kid's
dumpster that we can put a fire
like
in.
a toy dumpster.
We have some apologies today. One, we'll apologize for Jamie and Davis for not being able to make this a live
Wait.
show. No.
That's not my fault. I'm not apologizing for this.
We also have an apology all the way from North Korea from Kim Jong-un.
Yes.
Who has stated that he is deeply sorry that an unexpected and unfortunate thing happened in his territorial waters. Namely, someone from South Korea official trying to defect to North Korea.
And they killed him.
They killed him.
So, but he put out that very sincere apology.
Right. They also, due to their coronavirus policy, is when they kill somebody, they immediately burn them.
They immediately burned the bodies.
Right. So
I feel like if we could have Kim Jong-un speed in the camera, that's a very Buzz Media apology.
it is a very Buzz Media policy. So Kim Jong-un, South Korea, he's sorry. So there you go. All right, we got a sports update. Cross country. We had a little cross country race out here the other day. It was basically like Davis versus the world.
All right,
and
so
Davis
first,
lost.
all right, so wait, first, Genturi, can we get an update on the children, the athletes? How'd they do?
Incredible. A lot of PRs. I don't have the results in front of me anymore, but a lot of PRs like across the board.
Fastest boy was
Logan Willett. Fastest girl was Margot.
he PR'd, right?
Yeah, big PR. He ran 18:34.
All right, unofficial time.
I love this. Chantura unprepared and just pulling answers right out of the quiver. He's got his stored answers right in the quiver. He's pulling them out. He's firing them away. His canned cross country answer right there.
Margot Kenyon.
Yeah, Margot, I think another huge PR. She ran, I think, 21:04.
What did you run?
All right, so I ran a PR.
No.
I got a PR.
The question was, what did you run?
I ran a 22:50.
All right.
Or 22:30, I think, something like that. As a PR, I know that.
Don't even know.
So going into the race,
Fact check that.
there was a timer, and if you look at the timer, that was my time. Now, were there some irregularities? Yes. I knew I was not going to win.
You cheated too, right? You took off early?
You could say cheated, but I really think I modeled my race after, remember the San Diego Chicken?
Yes.
That was my goal.
Used to love him on This Week in Baseball.
That's what I was thinking.
Great
What would
show.
the San Diego Chicken do if he was going to be in a race and he knew he was going to lose? he would like tell Dustin Williamson to give him a head start. I got like a 100-yard head start. Fitzsimmons caught me within moments. And then I cut off the hill and the loop to try to catch up, but it wasn't enough.
So Fitzsimmons beat you.
So Fitzsimmons won.
And DeGon beat you.
So here's the thing.
So
now,
math and science
here's
teachers
the question.
beat you, right? Math
Here's
and science teachers won.
Here's
right?
the question. If I cheated, did I really come in third? Or am I disqualified?
I think you come in last.
Do you know how else cheated? Bree DeGon was a cheater because she watched me cheating and she cheated too. The kids saw me cheating and they were like, oh, Davis. And then they saw her cheating and they're like, no, not you, DeGon.
Right.
Not you. So Kelly Bean, second place.
Yeah.
Enough about you. Let's go to the golf team. Golf team had a couple of matches this weekend.
They yesterday, KDAC champions.
Right. So prior to that, Thursday they had EL Lewiston. They beat them. Friday, or EL Oxford Hills. Friday played Lewiston, beat them. Dutill shot at 39. Probably for 9 holes, not 18. But and then they won KVAC's yesterday.
KVAC's yesterday, and it was
Dutill, Billy Visconti, and Haylock all shot. Haylock, Dutill shot 79. Visconti shot an 81, and Carpenter shot an 88.
I think Visconti shot 79 actually.
Did he?
Yeah, I think it was
Maybe
Visconti and Ruby
Dutill
who shot 79.
And Dutill was the 81?
And Dutill was the 81, yep.
All
And
right.
they crushed. They won by a ton. Right. States is this weekend?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So congrats to those guys. Field hockey going to play here this afternoon. We are hoping to live stream it.
Yes.
But we may have to record it. We'll see.
We need to fix whatever is wrong with the
Sounds like you know what you're talking
science and technology.
It might be YouTube. We might have to fix YouTube.
All I know is that
We might have to fix YouTube.
all I know is that historically
easier than
we have a
fixing
lot of
Facebook.
problems. So. All right.
But field hockey, big win versus St. Dom's the other day.
Yep.
3-zip over there. Boys and girls soccer, good efforts against Lewiston out here for the senior nights on the football field under the lights.
Yep.
Both played well, but fell to a superior opponent, I would say.
Yeah, Class A. I mean, for the boys, you're talking the best program probably in the state right now.
Lewiston soccer is unreal.
Yeah, and the girls team from Lewiston also really good.
They're almost like the Globetrotters, and everybody else is the Generals.
Yeah. But we gave them a go. We had a good game.
Yeah, no, good one. Football had its first 7-on-7. We played Winthrop, JV and varsity both won. So good games, played pretty well. Wide through five TDs
Nice.
against Winthrop.
That was fun. And
Trevor Bossy had about 15 catches. We don't have an official stat on it, but he was around 50.
And didn't Blaine have like an 80-yard?
Plano, yeah, pick six, like 90-yard pick six.
That's awesome.
Plano Shaw. So there we go.
Thursday night is senior night for football.
Thursday night, senior night for football.
You're
7
gonna have,
o'clock.
again, should be live as long as we can get things fixed. It'll be
Right.
me, Marley, and Mason. We'll be bringing you
Yeah.
that.
Yep. So that brings us to what's all the buzz. You got some mummy news to share with us.
Yeah. All right. So we're. So
And is this going to be your mother complaining about you on the show again, or is this going to be
no,
different kind of mummy
this
news?
is not about my mom complaining
right.
about the inaccuracies in the James Madison Leavitt production.
Because I like that segment.
we're not done with that. This is the ancient, like Egyptian mummies. So
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with mummies and curses and things like that. 2020 hasn't been like the best year, and a couple days ago they opened a 2,500-year-old mummy, unleashing. I don't know at this point. Can things get worse?
Yeah.
Hickson says yes.
Why are you saying that?
Hickson, should they have opened the mummy?
Yes.
Yes. Parkin.
Well, maybe it's like fighting a curse with a curse. Maybe they cancel each other out, so maybe like this mummy
Who's
will
voting
like
yes?
fight off the 2020.
Double curses are way terrible. You know what double curse is?
So
Who wants
Jatera
to do
says
curses?
no. Actually, the mummy curse, and then our link not working this morning. Might be the connection there.
Those are the two worst things that happened today. We're good. We got some birthdays. I would say if you have a birthday, throw it in the chat. We'll shout you out next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So one, shouting out a science guy, Niels Bohr.
I don't even know what that is.
Are you kidding me? Structure of the atom? Like,
Nah, doesn't ring a bell.
all right, I'm not surprised that you wouldn't know any of the history of science. John Cougar Mellencamp, 69 today.
Oh, the summer of '69. Isn't that him?
No, that's Brian Adams.
They're all the same. All those '80s guys. Like, is he the boss?
No, John Cougar Mellencamp.
I think they're all.
He's a
Straight out of
Jackson guy
Indiana.
Pink houses? Was that?
Yeah.
Pink houses.
Pink house.
Pink
They're all the
houses.
same. Born in the USA.
That is not true. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell, 61 today, of American Idol fame. Feel like you might be the Simon Cowell of the show sometimes.
I would love if we had people doing talent and I just get to judge them and discover people.
the talent
Actually, my
judging
talent
the talent.
agency both Hickson and Ventura have been discovered and are now featured on Maine Inland Fisheries and Wildlife's Instagram.
There you go.
We're booking more shoots if anyone needs models.
Yeah, we are. The talent agency is hiring, finding people. I've placed
The
people
way
in
Hickson
vaping
says that
commercials.
over there, I feel like she also could be a hand model.
My dog, I don't want to get into
Ray
politics.
McKegney on Seinfeld.
Versatile halfway.
I don't want to get into
Versatile.
politics, but several of my dogs have been featured in political advertising as well. So.
All right, yeah, nobody cares about that. So the other one is Vladimir Putin, 68 today.
Happy 68th, Vlad.
Right. I bet he's going to spend the day a la the Saturday Night Live Putin with no shirt on.
Yeah, no shirt on, plotting who he's going to murder next.
Right. Probably riding a horse.
Yeah, he's probably riding a horse.
All right. I'm sure he'll apologize after. On this day in you got to take the glasses off to see this, 59, Russia, the USSR, at the time, went to the dark side of the moon.
That's pretty awesome.
I know, the far side of the moon. Like it?
Pink Floyd was inspired by that one.
Correct.
That's some history right there.
Oh, little history.
But how did we get to the dark side of the moon? Science, Morgan. Science. 1960, well, here's some history. The second Nixon-JFK debate.
Now, was this the one? So I didn't look this up. The first, I believe it's the first Nixon JFK debate. It's the really famous one.
I believe so. This is like
That's the
less
one
famous
where Nixon was really pale and Kennedy looked really good. Nixon
Right.
looked sweaty, and people listening on the radio thought Nixon did great. People watching it
Not
said
so
he did
much.
terrible. I think for the second one, they were in different locations. They were in different parts of the country.
Maybe
which
that's what we need to do on
may
the
end up
next one.
happening in the next presidential debate
Right.
as well.
All right, we'll see you on that. And then in 1996, Rupert Murdoch launched Fox News, which is Fox News.
All right, are we up for the debate now?
We have the debate, science versus history.
All right, I'm ready for this.
Oh, you got, I don't
We need to get Genturo over here.
Is there debate questions?
No.
Oh,
No.
great. There's just one debate question?
Well, you can ask him.
Oh,
Oh, all right. If you make up questions, I'm going to turn a little bit so we get Genturo in here.
I haven't prepared anything.
I have. Me and
I'm
Hickson
not
have been-
surprised.
are we zoomed
So
in on
what we
this?
said is, when we each
yeah.
going to get points,
What?
we each get 3 points. We're alternating.
I feel like the crowd gets to decide, just like in the presidential debates.
I don't think the
We don't-
crowd in the debate just
We
gets
don't
to
find out who wins until way after the.
No, who wins? But like we said yesterday, we each have 3 points.
Oh,
I
right.
think it was 2, but I'm not surprised your math is off.
All
Well,
right,
as we can
who's
see, we have some set agreed upon rules
Yes.
before this.
We each
Part
get a
of
time to talk, and then we get discussion time.
Yes. Okay. Great. Those are the
All right,
rules.
ask the question.
Everyone's agreed.
better?
Which is better? Science or history? Mr. Hathaway will lend it to you.
Well, science is better because it's how it happened, not that it happened a while ago.
Oh, history is also how it happened.
Hey, is it your turn to talk?
Well, why don't you say things that make sense?
He
All right,
gets,
go ahead.
He gets 2
That's
minutes.
my-
He gets 2
my-
minutes.
My first point is that science is the way things happen. Like, science is how we got to the far side of the moon. History is telling the story about how successful science was.
If you're not telling the story of what happened, then how are you ever going to know what comes next? Like, the history of science is important because it gets us somewhere. Have
right.
you done your point? Can I talk now?
Wait, is this that? Was that one point? I'm
I think that was
unsure.
his
That,
point.
that
I
was,
don't
that
know.
was one point. My se-
All right, and now it's my point.
Right. Now you've
All
made a
right.
statement. You've made a
Counterpoint.
statement. He needs to
Counterpoint.
be able to make
Go
a
ahead.
statement.
Mad scientists. That's the problem in the world.
Fake news.
Mad scientists
Complete
are
fake
saying
news.
because of
Fake
history.
news.
So what
Please
happens
stop
is there's
interrupting.
crazy scientists that invent things, and
Well,
who's going to stop them?
Jamie, I can't
The
stop
historians
interrupting if
are
he's
going to be
gonna
the ones who are going to
continue to
stop them
just
because
spew
they're
things
going to tell us
that are not
about
true.
what was really happening.
Saying things that are
Frank
completely
Sinatra
Hathaway,
would have been out of
Mr.
control.
He hasn't said
Mr.
anything
Hathaway,
true
Mr. Hathaway,
for
Mr. Hathaway,
44 years.
Mr. Hathaway,
He doesn't know what he's
Mr.
talking
Hathaway.
about.
44 years
Mr. Hathaway.
of truth.
Mad scientists.
Mr.
There's no
Hathaway.
mad historians.
Mr. Hathaway.
It's mad scientists that drive us out of. I'm done.
I don't know if anyone heard what you said.
No, they're fine. Let's get his second point.
My second point is that history lies half the time.
No, history
Yes, it
never
lies half
lies.
the time. Like, who killed Kennedy?
That history doesn't tell you. All right, so first of
No,
all,
see? Exactly. So you can't answer the question.
history
You just
doesn't
go
lie. Just because
with
we don't know the
first of
answer to
all,
every single
and then
thing that
you're
ever
gonna explain.
happened
Right.
doesn't mean that we're lying.
Well, if we follow
We're
the
way off our
science, we would know.
points. We're way off our points.
If we follow the science, we
no,
know.
that's not true. All right, so science
Dave is not following science, just
We're
being a
Science
historian,
is
making up
boring.
whatever he
All
wants.
right, students,
We're
you're the
way
ones
off
going to
our
get to decide this.
Making
Science
stuff
is
up.
boring. What are
Gentlemen,
you like? Oh, we're going to
gentlemen,
memorize every bone in the
gentlemen.
human body and ligament and like chemistry thing.
Mr.
History
Davis,
is like a
Mr.
story.
Davis,
It's
Mr.
really
Davis,
interesting. thing.
trying to, like,
I am
we're
trying
agreed
to do
upon
it. I'm
Van
trying to make
Buren
my
is
point,
the-
Durham.
Because
I'm trying
Van
to make
Buren
my
as the
point.
8th president was so.
What
so,
do you? Would you rather be in
I'm
history
debating
class
where-
where you like tell fun stories, you do cool things, or you want to be in science class where you just memorize a bunch of words?
What cool things are you gonna do in history? Make a poster? I mean, come on.
You might make a poster, you might have a debate, you might have an argument, you figure things out.
Yeah.
What do you do in science? You're
science?
nothing.
Sorry.
You figure out things. Oh, I guess we
No.
know who won. I guess we know who won.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Is the real problem here?
All right.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Yeah. Well,
We agreed upon rules.
we
Right.
agreed upon rules. We're not following those rules.
We're not following those
We have
rules.
11 minutes left for the rest of the show.
All right. It's the time for this.
This is time for
This is the
debate to
time
be
when
over.
Jamie
There
gets
has
mad
to
and
be
throws us
something
out.
better.
All right. We didn't practice that enough. No, you're still going.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Sorry. Yeah, those guys are off. We're going to have another round of debates.
I'm
with
so
the
mad that I've been thrown off the
Vice
stage by
presidents of
Jamie.
both departments.
Oh, the VPs.
The VPs.
Ooh, I just got upgraded to VP, I think.
Sunny over here.
Oh, he's prepared. Hathaway, you're the only one that didn't prepare.
I don't need to beat Davis in a debate.
All right, we need to be
have
quiet. All right,
a
it's time for the VP
agreed-upon
debate.
set of rules here. There's a decorum that we're trying to follow. Same question. Which is better, science or history? Miss Hickson, you are first.
Okay, so I don't know if anyone's logged into their, Instagram or Facebook or anything, but I am bombarded with voting, register to vote things. How can you vote if you don't know historical facts, know some things about what happened in the past, to connect that to the future, to connect it to now?
Your point, Mr. Markin?
Well, those were excellent points. I appreciate you allowing me to retort in this debate. In terms of science, the reason you get those polls on Instagram is because through technology, through science, through people inventing things, you were able to create the app, create the voting process, be able to establish some sort of technology, whether that be a laptop or a phone, where you can vote on. So without technology, you wouldn't even have been able to receive those votes.
Second point, Miss Hickson.
I mean, there's not like a ton of technology involved in voting. I mean, I circled the bubbles. It doesn't seem like it's very 2020. But it's also, I guess, bad technology because they're tracking everything you do on all those devices and stalking you, the government or whoever. Yeah, I don't know.
Final point, Mr. Parkin.
Well, again, great points. I would just like to establish the fact that there are 3 branches in science, one of those being social sciences, which include history, anthropology, sociology. So while history is important, it is an underlying branch of science as a whole. So history is included under the umbrella of science, but science isn't under the umbrella of history.
And that's our debate.
Wait, you guys are going to stay on camera here, right? Forgot to choose?
Right. So I have a couple of things there. One is that
Oh, this is the debate's
Morgan,
over.
I don't. Well, no, these are just side comments. Morgan, I don't think that your vote is going to count if you circle the bubble. I think you're supposed to fill
Well,
it
you
in.
fill it in, whatever.
Have you ever voted?
Semantics.
Yes, I voted.
And Parkin's dead on about the phone. Like that's how the government gets you.
Right, which
So-
is science.
and
That's
the-
what you got to be afraid
Which
of.
was my
You
point.
need to
Vinny.
be afraid of
And
science.
the government
What
is
do
the
you
one
mean
that writes
Parkin's
history.
right on?
So
I
the ones
said
who
that.
the ones who
No,
write
no,
the
no,
history
no, no,
are
no.
trying to get you.
Government doesn't write history.
All right, we got
It's
to
for-
choose here.
Gotta choose.
Gotta
Let's go.
choose. We got a few minutes to do this, and then we have a rocket top 6 that the interns came up with. So gotta choose. They're kind of different themes from the show. Being at John Cougar Mellencamp's birthday today, I'm gonna go to Juntura and Davis on this because they've maybe listened to Mellencamp, although I'm not sure Davis has. Better song, Jack and Diane or Small Town?
Jack and Diane.
Jack and Diane's better.
Really?
Jack and Diane's better.
You're both wrong. It's Small Town.
Jack, it's a great song.
Yeah. And like when I think John Cougar Mellencamp, I don't think small town. I hear like, here's a story about Jack and Diane.
Yeah, it is a story. I like the storytelling. That's why he's the boss.
I don't know. Go home and listen to Small Town again. You might need to rethink this. All right, second one. This is for Parkin and Hickson. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, or Pink? Pink Floyd. Why Pink over Pink Floyd? because I like her better. All right.
Hickson, I'm not sure I'm happy you're my debate partner.
Hot take by History Hickson over there.
History Hickson Pink.
Name two.
I like her better. She's better.
I can't even think of
Objectively better.
That's because you don't listen to
Name a
her.
Pink song.
Okay, now you put me on the spot.
Oh boy.
Right. You don't even listen to Pink. I think we know who won that one.
That wasn't great.
Number 3, I'll stick to you guys.
Wait, do we say the answer? It's Pink Floyd.
It's obviously Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
Obviously. So Parkin's right.
And I don't mind Pink. Like Pink's good, but no.
Name a song.
The one she did with the guy from Fun.
From what?
Fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
They're like in a bad relationship in that one.
Yes. Yep.
All
All right.
We got 5
Back
minutes.
to Parkin and Hickson again. American Idol, The Voice. Simon Cowell's birthday today. American Idol, The Voice. Parkin, what do you got?
OG American Idol, but like what American Idol has turned into it's really ruined it. So I'd go The Voice.
I'd agree with that. I'll do the voice.
Yeah, you're both right. Dead on. Spot on. Wasn't a good guy to choose. Obvious answer there. American Idol used to be great. Stinks now. Voice was solid. All right, back to Gentera and Davis. Van Halen's Jump or House of Pain's Jump Around?
All right, so I don't want to disrespect Van Halen on this day of mourning, but Jump Around is a great song to get pumped up. Yeah. Jump is very 80s, like it's good, but Jump Around, I'm like, right now I'm ready to get up, and get down.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Beat that, Gentera.
Yeah. Might as well back up, pack it in, because this one's over.
To go with a pump-up song, I don't know if you can beat Van Halen's Jump. Like, compared to those two, like, it comes in with this guitar solo, and is it David Lee Roth, right? I got it right? He comes in with, like, the scream, like the yow, and the...
Can you do that again?
Nope, that's it. I only get one. And, like...
Clock's ticking.
It tells you gotta get up. Like...
You gotta get up and get down.
Like, don't ever let it get you down. Like, it's like, it's immediate.
So they're both good, but the House of Pain is like a mob mentality pump-up song.
That's what I like.
When I'm gonna go do something with my
Yes.
friends, but if I need to do something myself, I'm going to Jump.
Right.
So today, Jump wins.
Oh.
All right, number 5 in the Fox world. Better show, staying on you guys, Simpsons or Family Guy?
Easily The Simpsons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Simpsons as
I
well.
thought you'd go Family Guy.
The Simpsons, like, not only is it a great show, but it's also changes it's like part of our culture, like the way we think about things.
Well, it also predicts the future better than history.
Yes.
No, he disagreed.
I agree.
He agreed. The science of animation
Well, history
better,
is not
better
predicting
than the
the
telling of
future,
history.
Hathaway. You don't even know what history is, apparently.
You're supposed to use what happened to predict the future. All right, last one. Science or history? We all know the answer. It's science. On to the top 6.
All right, let's get this top 6 in.
All right.
So we recently found out that Chuck E. Cheese is going bankrupt, and they have 7 billion Chuck E. Cheese tickets that you could purchase.
Correct.
So our top 6 is, what could you do with 7 billion?
7 billion. Is it billion?
7 billion Chuck E. Cheese
tickets.
tickets.
Morgan, do you have this?
Oh, I did write it down.
Oh, all right.
Hurry up, Morgan. We got to do HPT in like 2 minutes.
Listen.
You should go check.
Over here.
I hope through that whole thing it was just zoomed in on Gentera. Yeah. That
No, I
would be
think
good.
it's on the whole crowd.
All right, what do we got here? We got
Oh, yeah, it's on the crowd.
We're gonna do this.
You can stand in the front. Stand in the front with our top 6.
Yeah, right in front of the camera.
So Terry, you got her on camera?
Let me zoom in on you. Yep.
All right, number 6.
Buy
go ahead.
buy the second most expensive thing at the counter with all the tickets.
Hey, yo, can't afford the first, not even with a billion
That's
tickets.
8 billion for that.
Right.
What is the second thing? Is that
You
like...
get the trampoline, you get the Chuck E. Cheese basketball instead. Right?
I got a marshmallow
It's
scooter one.
it's like a knockoff Walmart like Bluetooth speaker, but one of the small ones.
All right, number 5. You film a weekend at Bernie's Cut with Chuck E. Cheese.
Buzz Media Studios production.
That should be number 1. Like that would be
That is a
epic.
great movie.
Epic.
Is Chuck E. Cheese the character?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not
His
know.
real name is E.
I did not know.
Right.
Oh, it's entertainment.
Right.
Chuck Entertainment Cheese. All right.
We need to get him on the show. All right, number 4. Give 1 ticket to the youngest 7 billion people in the world.
Almost everybody. It's like
Right.
buying the world of Coke. But
And then
not
what can
quite
you
there.
get with 1 ticket? Do you get like one of those little individually wrapped pieces of bubble gum?
Do you get like can you get the Tootsie Rolls that are like
I think those are 5.
Oh. You have to
Is there anything that's
find
1
4 of
ticket?
your friends, get a Tootsie Roll, and then split it 5 ways.
All
Tootsie
right, Davis, you
Chrome.
got this one. Number 3.
Buy enough soldiers to steal a cryogenically frozen Kim Jong-un.
So
you
those
can
little
bring
toy
him back.
soldiers, it'll be like in Toy Story when they're
Yeah.
doing like the recon mission.
Yep, you bring
We're
them
gonna
in.
send them to North Korea.
You get in there, you get the whole machine,
The whole
you get 'em
chamber,
out, and then
the
you're gonna have
cryogenic
to,
chamber,
then
and
you
we
have to
bring it
warm it
back.
back up, bring it back.
And then
It'll be
we'll-
just like Return of the Jedi.
Then we could film a weekend at Bernie's Cut with Kim Jong-un,
Yes.
right? Perfect. Number 2. I'm gonna buy enough cardboard to make 7 billion pieces. Because it feels like
It
those
is
pieces
very cardboardy.
might
It is
be
very-
made out of cardboard dough. All right.
And number one,
Number
the number one use for 7 billion Chuck E. Cheese tickets.
Davis.
Create a Buzz Media currency
Oh.
that you will be able to use to buy and sell whatever you want.
Buzzbucks?
Buzzbucks.
Buzzbucks.
Buzzbucks. All right.
Buzzbucks.
It's been a great show. Oh, I gotta get the closing
We got an
song.
outro.
I mean, has it?
And here's the outro. Luis, a little more Van Halen for you. We'll be live next week, hopefully.